I'm Jay Busbee on the spin, and this is the Sorry Six. Leading the pitiful parade, the Atlanta Falcons defense. There's a stat for you. Teams with no turnovers on offense and 36 points scored are 420-4 in the entire history of the NFL. And guess what? The Falcons have 2 of those 4 losses in the last 2 weeks. This week, the Falcons draw the still Levy-less Steelers who, well, let's talk about those Steelers. And number 2, Pittsburgh is one of those confounding teams that ought to be so much better than it is. The Steelers rank 11th in the league in points scored and 3rd in passing yardage, and yet they've only got 1 win on the season. The good news for fantasy owners, Le'Veon Bell is going to have to run up 50 points a game to get the Steelers back in the playoff hunt. And speaking of playoffs, this is the only time this season you'll hear that word spoken in the same sentence as the New York Jets, our number 3 team. Remember those early days of Week 1 when the Jets and Sam Darnold seemed so happy and the highway opened wide before them? Yeah, New York is 0-3 since then. Next up, a Denver team eager to wash away the embarrassment of a Patrick Mahomes thrashing. Our number 4 team is ranked number 4 because Week 4 is when the magic all came tumbling down. It was a lovely run, wasn't it, Tampa Bay? Racking up points like leaf piles in the fall. And like the fall, it all came to a cold, bitter end last week. At least Ryan Fitzpatrick's jersey ended up in Canton, which is fine because now that Jameis is back, he won't be needing it anymore. At number 5, every team that doesn't have a sanity coach on the sidelines to say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Looking at you this week, Indianapolis. 4th down in your own territory, game tied, under 30 seconds left, a possible playoff berth down the line. The sanity coach would say, "Frank Reich, are you sure you want to go with a wobbly pass play that costs you the game?" I, for one, am happy to take this job for any team for a mere 7-figure salary. And finally, at number 6, the Miami Dolphins. You had your chance, Miami. You were 3-0, facing your bitter rival, and you had a chance to put New England 3 games off the division lead. And what did you do? What you always do. What everyone does in Miami after a long night, you threw up on yourself. After that sorry showing, you can be forced to mop Collins Avenue for a month. And that'll do it for this week's Sorry Six. I'm Jay Busbee on the spin, reminding you to never be sorry.